Loki, Season 2, Episode 1, titled Ouroboros, premiered October 5th, 2023 on Disney+, and this second season, like the first season, will run for 6 episodes. I can't believe it's running for 6 episodes. I feel like we need more. This time, we see Loki time slipping, going in and out between the past, the present, the future, present, past, and so on and so forth. And Loki's trying to understand what's happening, but he wants to get to Sylvia. He can't do that. But then everyone else thinks they're still in the same TVA that they were in. No, they're not. Loki is understanding this and what's happening. Tom Hiddleston is great in this role. I feel like this is one of the better shows that Marvel has put out in a really long time. The first season came out in June of 2021, and almost took 2 years for this second season to come out. But the writing is great. I love the aspect, the atmosphere of it. And Owen Wilson as Mobius, fantastic. And the reason this is called Ouroboros is because Ke Huy Quan is introduced as Obi. He is a TVA agent who works in the repairs and advancements department, and he's kind of described as this quirky repair guy. But he knows who Loki is because he interacted with him in the past. But the future Obi knows everything that happened, but then figures it out. So while Loki is in the past talking to the past Obi, Mobius is in the future with the Obi then, and they're talking and how everything happens. This is a really, really fun episode. In order for Loki to stop time slipping, Obi tries this certain thing that has to be done, and it kind of works. But then, how is it going to progress the story? He Who Remains is mentioned. We see Jonathan Majors as Kang, or whoever this variant is, more so prominent than, how it was in the first season, because the first season kind of kicked off this new era of Marvel, and this is going to be connected in a big way to the Kang Dynasty, and maybe even Secret Wars, especially with the variants and the wars that's going on. The war is mentioned in this between Loki and Mobius, but then it's like, what can progress the story more? What's going to happen? The aspect of how it's acted is great. We then see Sylvia, but then something happens to Loki. And then Sylvia ends up in 1982 in a post-credit scene where she goes to a McDonald's. What? It's great to see the 1980s McDonald's there with the yellow and the red and the arches and everyone just having a grand old time. But it's not that 1980s, it's the present 1980s that filmmakers perceive it look like to be and try and make it to look like it could be. I commend them for trying, but it just didn't work. But I'm really curious to see what's going to happen in the coming episodes. 6 episodes. This season is going to fly by in the blink of an eye. What's going to happen? What can happen? I love how it started. I want to know if Ouroboros, or Obi, Ke Huy Quan's character, is going to be really prominent in this. What's the main goal for him? And if he's repair and advancements department, what can he do? What will he do? And how will kind of Loki and Mobius kind of stop everything from happening, and what will they, accomplish? The aspect of how everything is and what's going on is great. Renslayer is mentioned. We know the backstory between Kang and Renslayer in the comics. I'm curious to see if that's going to happen in this. But Owen Wilson as Mobius is great. Everyone still doesn't believe what's happening to one another, but then the truth is coming out slowly, especially how Loki is, kind of figure everything out. The second season episode 1 was a great way to reintroduce everything. If you don't know what happened, watch the recap at the beginning of this second season premiere. Then you'll be caught up. But it's going to be interesting and really fun to see what the process is going to be, how the story will progress, what eras they will travel to. I mean, it's time travel. What more could you love? It's time travel, time slipping. The branches are pruning. I mean, it's really fun to see Marvel doing something right with this, and I'm really excited to see how this second season will play out and how it will further the story and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, especially in the Kang Dynasty or the Multiverse Saga. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about season 2, episode 1 of Loki, titled Ouroboros. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What did you think about the aspect of the story? Did you like how everything was planted, or what do you think is going to happen? Do you like seeing Ke Huy Quan as Obi or Ouroboros? Do you think he'll have a just this one-off role in the first episode, or do you see him coming back in the next, total 6 episodes? Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked, and be sure you click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for new review videos on my channel. I will see you on the next review video, and be sure you tune in next week for my season 2 episode 2 review of Loki. I'm Mr. Filmstock, and thank you so much for tuning in.